Greetings, people of America, we're anonymous. It has come to our attention that the sleeping masses do not know their rights. In an attempt to wake the people, we shall explain the Bill of Rights so that all may know and understand, as well as explain how these rights are being taken away from you. It is our duty to maintain our rights and uphold what is rightfully ours, and that is our freedom. In this video we will go over the first 5 amendments. The First Amendment states, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble, and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. In short, there shall be no law that states you cannot practice your religion or speak your mind publicly or privately. You also have the right to petition the government for redress of grievances, as in to complain, or seek the assistance, without the fear of punishment or reprisals. This right is being taken away from you through the guise of political correctness. The media has bent and twisted history and used this incorrect information to program generations of people to be angry and separated. They have pushed hate stories and twisted the truth to keep this going as long as possible so that it can rip apart the people and ensure no one has freedom to speak their mind. Think about free speech zones. People are scared to say anything anymore for fear of being labeled as a racist, bigot, Islamophobe, religious nutcase, or conspiracy theorist. The people who cry about frivolous things get the most attention in the media. This should not be allowed to continue, and it is your duty, the people, to stand up and say something. The Second Amendment states, a well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms, shall not be infringed. The meaning is not complex. The government shall not remove your firearms from you. The right to keep and bear arms are for your protection, and no one is to take this away. It is your right to protect yourself with deadly force if need be. Many gun laws are in place to monitor who has guns. But only law-abiding citizens are affected by this. The people who are a real threat with guns do not follow any laws regarding firearms in the first place. Gun control is pushed through media-based fear stories. While people hear about shootings, they fail to connect the dots or actually investigate these stories for themselves. If you have, then you'd realize that most all mass shootings are fake. This has been proven time and time again. The people who are supposedly there at the time of the shootings are also seen in video shots of other shootings as well, proving they are actors. They have put on a show to scare you into trusting that gun control is needed, when it will only affect the good people and not the ones who do harm. It is your right to keep your firearm and it is your duty to be responsible with it. Never trust your government who wants you to be disarmed. The Third Amendment. No soldier shall, in time of peace, be quartered in any house, without the consent of the owner, nor in time of war, but in a manner to be prescribed by law. As a citizen, you shall not have a soldier posted at your home if you say no. In doing so would imply martial law being forced upon you. Currently this is not being abused, but can and will be should martial law be invoked. The Fourth Amendment. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects, against unreasonable searches and seizures, shall not be violated, and no warrants shall issue, but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched, and the persons or things to be seized. Officers shall not search your person, your home, your car or your property, unless they have a warrant. However, the federal government uses the NSA and other organizations to spy on us through our own devices and cameras on the street, all without just cause. Aside from that, police use social engineering tricks to enter your home and search it without proper consent. Without a warrant, they shall not enter. It is up to you to enforce this right. The Fifth Amendment. No person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime, unless on a presentment or indictment of a grand jury, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces, or in the militia, when in actual service in time of war or public danger. Nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb. Nor shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or property, without due process of law. Nor shall private property be taken for public use, without just compensation. This amendment gives you the right to remain silent when apprehended by the law. It ensures you the right to a fair trial through due process, and you shall not be charged for the same crime twice. In addition, your private property shall not be taken without being compensated for it. This amendment gives you the right to a quick and public trial, with a fair and unbiased jury. You are to be informed of what you are being charged for. You have the right to confront the ones accusing you of set crimes as well as bring witnesses of your own, and the right to have legal assistance, even in felony cases. However, President Obama made it a law that you can be detained indefinitely without a just cause or due process. It is in the NDAA signed on November 25, 2015. This directly defies the Fifth Amendment, and was put in place by the President of this country. He has made no laws that are in the favor of the people. While remaining silent is still used against you, they have not been judging people for the same crime twice thus far. It is only a matter of time until they do. There will be a second video covering the remaining 5 amendments. If you want to learn more, do so. If you do not learn things on your own, then you run the risk of believing lies. Educate yourself on these matters. Make a stand for your rights, or they will be removed by force. We're anonymous. We're Legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. People of this country, we expect you.